Alright everyone, we're going to do a quick review through um, Module 4 in our class. And you can see I've got it open in the editor here, and what I've done is I've right-clicked on the link and open in New Tab and pulled it up here in a new tab. So it's stripped us out of our Angel navigation. I also have my web accessibility checklist here. So the first thing, text has a strong contrast against the background. That one we definitely pass, so I'm just going to put a yes there. Page headings use heading tags instead of bolding regular text. Alright, so in order to find that out, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do one of two things. One is, I've got this web developer's toolbar. It's a Firefox plugin, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away my cascading style sheet files. And what I'm going to do is look down through here, and you could see that, see how everything is a little bit different in size when you get to some of these larger headings, but then they're smaller going through here for the most part. And so what this is telling me is that I probably need to look further into this. And so I can also use in here a tool to show me where the headings are. The easiest way to do that is using this web developer toolbar, which is a free tool, is I can go to information and I can go down here and say view document outline. And when I click on that, it opens up a new page for me, and it tells me where my information exists. And what's really nice about this is I can see here that I have header 1 tags, I'm missing header 2 tags, I've got header 3 tags, I'm missing a header 4, but I have header 5 tags. So I know that I didn't finish this, so I need to mark that as a no. The next thing that I'm going to do is look at my hyperlinks and see if they're clearly labeled and identified. So as I scroll through this course here, you'll see here's a link. How did I make this checklist? That works. These links here are either to a URL or to the title of the article. Another one to a URL. Here we go, URL or the title of the information. These are obviously titles there. So we scroll down more, and it looks to me like this is good to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and check that as a yes. Now I'm going to look for my alternate tags on my images. So the easiest thing to do here is to go find where there's an image. We can see there's one right here. And then I'm going to go up into my toolbar again. I'm going to go to the images button, and I'm going to say display alt attributes. And you can see it says altsplice.com. Alt equals password. Alt equals file. Alt equals link. So we know that the alt tags are there, so you're going to want to look through any images that you're using here and make sure that you have alt tags associated with them. So I'm going to mark this as a yes. Now, I don't have any graphs or charts or anything in here that need a long description, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes on my form, but just so you know, in case you do have one, the way that you put those in and the way that you put alt tags in is you go into Angel in the editor. You click on your image and you go to this little properties here. Here's where you put your alt text or your alternative text. And then if you go over to advanced, this is where you can put a URL to your long description. And your long description is going to be just that, a long description of what the graph is showing, what information it's providing. So I'm looking at my videos and Flash content. I don't have any Flash content in here, but I do have videos. And as I look up through here, I see that I haven't really well described what information this video is, so I'm going to have to say no on this one. And then I know that I didn't provide closed captioning, so I'm going to say no on this one as well. And I'm just going to say unsure on this because I know this is a category that I need to fix. Last in here, I'm going to search through my site and see if I have PDF files or Word documents. And as I went through there, I noticed the only thing is that I need to fix the headings on my Word documents. So I had to start a new Jing video, so just to catch back up from where I quickly cut that off on the last one, I went through my site here and I looked at all of the documents that I have. So I have PDF documents here, and when I have PDF documents and I open them, I'm going to make sure that they're able to be used as text, so that they're optical character recognized or OCR'd, and I can do that by going to the little pointer with the cursor, and when I'm in a PDF document, if it has been OCR'd, I can do this and select this text, and now I could copy this text and paste it somewhere else. So I know that that's happened. One thing that I know that has not happened in here is that I haven't used proper heading tags in my MS Word files. And that's something that's somewhat difficult to get in the habit of if you're not already doing it. So I encourage you to play around with the idea of placing heading tags in your Word documents and making those work in that way. So if I look back over my review form here, I see that there are several things that I've not met as far as accessibility is concerned. So these are things that I'm going to need to go back and make sure that I work with. So I'm going to give myself a little box highlighting it here in both these areas. And I'm going to know that I need to work on those before the next time the course is offered. That's generally the way to think about this, is every time that you go through and you do a course review, if you do it during the semester that you're offering the course, you don't need to fix it right immediately then unless you have time to do so. But you need to make sure that you're doing it for the future, because if you do have a student that comes into your course who does have a learning disability or some sort of visual or hearing impairment, you do need to be able to provide for them that information. And so the sooner you can do it, the easier it is for you to provide it later for them when they need it. So we'll talk more about this in class, but hopefully this will get you started with doing a review of your own website. And let me go through here. You're gonna, for your assignment, you're gonna go through and look in the Angel site at some of the courses that we have and do a review of those. But I do want to show you in here, if you go to Google and you search for Firefox Web Developer Toolbar, that's going to get you to this add-on page, and I'm linking to this add-on page that's right in, I'm going to link to it in our course. But this is where you're going to download this and add it to Firefox. And it's free, and I suspect there's probably a similar one for Chrome if you use Chrome. And so this is going to give you that information that I was able to get when I was doing my review. So let me know if you have any questions, and good luck with this.